Orange eyes. I grew up in Alabama back in the 50s, and my family was very poor. Not the poor you see today, real poor. No government assistance, no goodwill of our fellow man. We were low class, and when there was no food, we went without. We, my brothers, sisters, and I, we barely had shoes through the winter. Our family lived in a small farm far from town. We played in the forest. Many paths had been beaten by our feet. In the summer, we only came home to eat. One day, Carl and I traveled past our usual borders. We were so tired of the same games and the same places. Carl and I pushed through the forest looking for a new place. I guess we wanted a new piece of woods to see or find. Toys were for the more well-to-do, so all our play had to be free. My brother has been dead for a long time now, but I remembered how he hollered after me to slow down that day. It was just like yesterday. I stepped out into a clearing. An old house stood at its center. No one lived around our house, so you can imagine how confused I was. Carl followed. I saw he was just as confused by the house as me. The grass of the yard was high, and no paths or roads connected the house to the rest of the world. The door was open. It looked abandoned, and I saw an opportunity. A new playhouse, where new games could be imagined, was before us. I ran to the house. Carl walked around the yard, which was empty. The door was half open, and I pushed it to see what was inside. I was the only one inside, except for a pile of shoes in the center of the room. So many shoes. Every shoe you could imagine was in the heap. I drew closer. The only good pair of shoes I had was falling apart. Immediately I looked through the pile. Men, women, and children's shoes, some old, some new, set in the pile. Trying on shoes, a shadow blocked the door. I froze. I hadn't heard any of the boards on the porch creak. Turning, I saw a tall figure, broad shoulders and slim-hipped. "I'm sorry," I say. The man said nothing. "I'll go," I say, and I saw his eyes. They glowed. Seeing the two balls of orange glow, I ran. I turned and just ran. Through the back door I ran. I screamed for my brother. He saw the shadow man behind me. It was on his face. We ran and we didn't stop all the way home. That night, when I went to bed, I saw a pair of orange orbs in the dark. Until dawn, every time I awoke, there were those peepers. After that morning sun, I never saw them again. Carl and I never spoke of it. Not then, not ever. We never went back to that house. Sometimes, I think about those orange eyes.